Fundraising for your cause or organization on Action Network is super easy and convenient. To start, we'll go to the Start Organizing menu and click Fundraisers. First, we'll give our fundraiser a name that the public and our activists will see. For this, we'll call it Donate to the Action Network Alliance for Ice Cream. Above that, here you'll see an administrative title. Only administrators and organizers within this group will be able to see this title. It just makes internal organizing a little bit easier. We'll call this our main fundraiser. Then, we'll set the default donation amounts that we'll have on the page. Right now, it's set to $5, $10, $15, $20, and an other amount. Let's say we want to remove the $5 button. Just click the gray Remove box, and it'll be removed from your page. If you want to add another button, just type it in here. So we'll add an amount like $50. Then click the green Add Amount option, and it'll pop up right there. The other option here lets activists choose exactly how much they want to donate. You can remove this too. But if you want to add it back at a later date, you can. Just don't type in any amount here and say Add Amount option, and the other buttons will come back up. Next, we have the option to set up recurring contributions. You can either have the option to make this recurring contribution optional or make all contributions recurring. You'll want to make all donations recurring if this donation page is something like a monthly contribution. Just click whichever option from the drop-down menu here. Now, you'll set how often you want this donation to recur. You can let the user set their own period, or you can set it to weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annually. For now, let's set it to monthly. You also have the option to remove recurring contributions entirely. Just click the red Remove Recurring Contributions button here, and you're good to go. Now, you'll select who you want your donation to go to by adding the green Add a Recipient button. This is the name that will be shown on the fundraiser as to who will be receiving your funds. In most cases, you'll select your group from the drop-down menu at the top where it says Yourself. If you select yourself from the drop-down menu, all the donations will go to the individual. But if you'd rather go to one of your groups, select it here. In most cases, that's what you'll want to do. But you can also raise money for other groups on Action Network, as long as they're set up to receive donations too. For that, add a recipient again and search for the group name here. So let's say we want our donations to also go with Action Network. We'll type in Action Network and click Search. Then you'll click the blue Add button. When you select multiple recipients like we did, we'll automatically split the contributions equally among all recipients. Donors will be able to edit the distribution if they'd like. You can always remove a recipient by clicking this red button. Below that, you'll see the form that your activists will fill out when they want to contribute to your organization. You'll know that this is more extensive than our other action forms. Here, we'll automatically ask for their first name, last name, email address, billing address, credit card number, the expiration date, and the security code. All of these fields are required, and you won't be able to change any of that. If there's additional questions you'd like to add, click the blue Add or Edit Additional Form Questions, or do it yourself with Custom Form HTML. For more information on this, please watch our Questions video tutorial and Common Action Concepts video tutorial at help.actionnetwork.org. Next, you'll see this disclaimer box here. This is optional, but allows you to provide any disclaimer text you are legally required to provide, such as whether contributions are tax deductible. Now let's go up and look at the sidebar here on the right. Like all our actions, there's an option to have a goal slider. There's one difference for fundraisers, however. You can count by the number of contributions or the amount raised. Just select whichever option from the drop-down menu that you'd like. You can always remove the goal slider if you want. Next, you can add an image or a logo to give your fundraising page some more branding. We'll give you some size guidelines as usual, just to make sure it looks good on the page. The next section is for your fundraiser description. This is where you'll tell people what the fundraiser is all about, where the contributions will be going to, and why they should donate. Like all our actions, you can use this formatting toolbar here to customize the appearance of the page. You can write it in HTML, format headings, align your text to the left, center, right, or justify, bold, italicize, or strike through your text, add bulleted or numbered lists, add an image, video, table, link or hyperlink, or a horizontal line rule. Next, we'll go to our Attribution Center here. You can add yourself as the creator, and the people who donate will be added to your list as well as to your group's list. Your name will also be public on the page. You can always remove yourself as the creator by clicking that gray button. Below that, you'll add the sponsor of your page. Just select your group from the drop-down menu, and all the people who donate will be added to your list. For more information on using and creating groups, please watch the group's video tutorial at help.actionnetwork.org. When you're satisfied with your page, you can either save and preview by clicking the green button, or you can click the blue button to save and go to the next step. We'll go ahead and go to the next step. If this is your first time setting up a fundraiser, you'll be asked to either set up a WePay or a Stripe account. We offer both WePay and Stripe for payment processing. They handle credit cards, store your money, and facilitate withdrawals to your bank account. Both are safe and secure, but WePay is probably best for use within the U.S., and Stripe can be used with many international currencies. For more information on Stripe and WePay, and which might be the best fit for you, visit that help document at help.actionnetwork.org. Once you go through the process of creating your Stripe or WePay account, just click through to the next step, to the thank you page. Like all our actions, you can customize this text with a thank you or instructions for future actions, and use the formatting toolbar to customize the appearance of the text. You can also remove the sidebar that allows people to share this donation on social media, their website, or through email. Once you're satisfied with this page, you can save and preview, save it as a draft, or save and publish. We'll go ahead and save and publish. That brings us to our Fundraising Manage page. This is where you can track all the statistics for your fundraiser. You'll get an at-a-glance look at the amount raised and the total number of donations. Unlike the rest of our tracking on other actions, we won't show you how many clicks go through from each website, source, or referral. Instead, we'll show you how much money was raised, the average amount raised, the number of donations that came from each website or referral, and how many are new to your list. There are a few other things on the Action Manage page that are a little different for fundraisers than the rest of our actions. Check out the Recipients tab here. If you have donations split among multiple people or organizations, you'll see how much each recipient has raised in a distribution between them. Let's click on the next tab, Donor Information. You can click the green button to download the CSV spreadsheet with all the donor information and contribution amounts. Note that this will only give you the information for this fundraiser, not all your other fundraisers. If you have multiple fundraising pages and want a spreadsheet of all the donors in your group, you can create a report. For more information on reports, please watch our video tutorial and visit our help document at help.actionnetwork.org. You'll also see the response options, sharing options, and next steps tabs. These are similar to all of our other actions. So if you have more questions about those, check out our Common Action Concepts video tutorial. If you have any more questions about fundraising, WePay and Stripe, or any of our other Action Network features, please visit help fundraisers.actionnetwork.org.